Okay, this is video 2 on the SketchUp tutorial. Just wanted to make this video on doors. Okay, so back to my model that I was working on. I've already dragged this out and made some more walls, but I want to put a door in here. So look, a lot of you have found that you can actually import all these certain objects directly from where is it, over here somewhere, this model selector here, and you can put various things in like trees and TVs, and doors are actually in there as well. I just wanted to show you how to make them from scratch because I think it's useful, and if you're making your own designs, I think it's probably worthwhile knowing how to do these things. It's all part of the modeling process. So it's important to think about what kind of door you want. Do you want a door that goes all the way to the ceiling, so like basically a wall ending, or do you want a hole through the wall like a normal door? Okay, so there's two ways we can do that. I'll show you both ways. Okay, so I'll do the one the wall ending one first. Okay, so I'm going to actually just undo this because I want it back down here. Because if I want a wall to end, the best thing to do is to just not have this section of wall there. Okay, so I'm going to use a rectangle in this case. So I'm going to use my rectangle tool. I could do it exactly. Okay, notice I'm making a rectangle here. So say I wanted to make a door that's 1 meter wide, okay, or a wall, an opening 1 meter wide. Okay, so notice down in the corner there with my dimensions here, that when I stretch this out, it'll snap to that edge of the wall, which is 100 millimeters, and then it'll give me a distance here that moves as I move along the wall. Okay, so I want to create my rectangle the same length as I want my door opening. Okay, so I'm going to make it 1 meter, and I'm going to directly type that in, 1,000 and 100, which is the thickness of the wall. Okay, notice when I click on that, it basically just puts a rectangle over the top, and what we have, whoops, a crash. Hang on a sec. Here we go. Okay, it just looks like it's actually put this little section here. Now, so the good thing about that is I can use my eraser tool now to go around and erase all the bits that I don't want. Okay, so this is, if I push or pull it out, going to just be a wall ending, and I'll show you how that works just quickly, like this. Okay, so if I scan around, okay, I've got a room there with a wall opening. Okay, so I think that's a useful tool to know. Okay, so the second way I want to show you is how to put a hole in a wall. Okay, so it could be a window as well. We'll do a door. Just for argument's sake, I didn't have this on my original drawing, but we'll put a door here, okay, and through to this other room. All right, so it's not really actually anything I really want to do. I'm just going to show you how to do it. So what you need to do, so when you select this rectangle tool or any of these tools, it works on the face where your cursor is working on. So see how this has selected this face here. Okay, I'm going to start my door at this end point, snapping to this bottom of the wall here, and I'm going to drag it out. And if I knew my exact dimensions, I could do, so let's actually say for argument's sake that I haven't dragged all this all the way up, but I want 1,000 millimeter high by 500 door. Okay, so if I click on that, let's put this rectangle here, which is 1,500. And what I can do now, this push-pull tool not only pulls things up, okay, it can also push things down. So what I'll do is I'll click on that, and now I've got this door face. If I push up, okay, what you'll see is it says offset limited to -100. So what that's telling me is I can push this back only as far as my width of my wall. So if I let go, okay, I have a hole now. Okay, so that has pushed that rectangle all the way back until I've got nothing there. Alright, so you can make some windows with that. There's various different things you can do. What I will show you is how I did, I don't know if you saw in my original model, I had a little couch in the corner. So again, there's various different things you can put into your house that's available. But look, the idea of this is that you learn to use this software, and this is quite common sort of stuff. Learn how to use it and learn how to make things yourself. Okay, so instead of getting a pre-made one, let's make our own couch. Okay, it might not be as pretty, but it's a good process to go through. Okay, so I'm going to put a little couch in the corner here. Alright, so I'm going to use my rectangle tool again. Okay, so I'm going to focus on here. I'm going to snap my first rectangle here, and I'm going to drag it out. I'm not going to worry too much about the dimensions at this stage. I could make, if I had a couch there, I could get the dimensions of my drawing and make it exact, okay, by typing in down the bottom here. I'm just going to say that's going to be the rectangle footprint of my couch. Okay, I can, oops, not having much luck with the computer tonight. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to push that up. Okay, so I'll do that again. So on that rectangle, I'm going to push that up. Okay, and I'm going to create a back for it as well. So again, with a rectangle, I'm going to click on that, click that, and I'm going to snap down here somewhere on the edge. Alright, I've got another rectangle, and I can click that up. So now I've got, it's a pretty rudimentary couch. Alright, so on my drawing, I had a couch and it sort of went around a corner a bit like that. Okay, so that's how you do it. I highly recommend using the rectangle tool to build these sort of things. I had stairs on mine. I built that with rectangles with some understair storage. Yeah, so stairs I created with rectangles. So, for example, I'm going to work on this edge. Okay, so got an example there. Okay, so example, I won't do the whole thing. So you get the idea. Get rid of those bits there, not really relevant to us. Now I've got a shape here. I can start to create some stairs up to my second level. I actually I was going to model them separately, ground floor and first floor, but it turns out it's actually quite easy to, so with a top floor, you can actually do stuff like this, which is quite good, I thought. Once you have a second floor, I might actually do that. Put a fake second floor on. Actually, I'll move this up a bit. Okay. So what you'll notice is once you put a second floor on, do a second floor here. Just a quick example. Something mucked up there. Let's do it a different way. See. Sorry, I just had to create a it wasn't working creating a rectangle here. So what I've done is I've created a rectangle in the end, and I'm going to draw this way. Okay, so that's my second floor. What I wanted to show you is what you can do to. So I want to expose I can't see what's underneath it now, so that's not actually that useful to me. So I've actually done this not so good, but let's see. I think I can go like this. It's not going to do it. I do it. I don't think this is going to work. No, sorry. I did it on my other one. I constructed it slightly differently. Unfortunately, that's not going to work. But you can drag parts of walls down to expose things underneath it. If you get up to this, I'll show you how to do it in person. But that'll do for this video. Have a go at creating some doors, windows, chairs, stairs. See how you go. Have a play around.